Adding content to a PageTiger document couldn't be easier. Let's head to the menu bar at the top of the screen where all the magic happens. In design mode, you have the flexibility to create and customize the layout of your document using various types of panels, such as text, image, and shape. Each panel can be tailored to meet your needs, allowing you to adjust settings like size, position, and style. This flexibility means you can maintain a professional, on-brand look while working efficiently, even on tight deadlines. Content mode allows you to focus exclusively on editing the content of the panels on your page. For instance, you can easily drag images from your inventory onto an image panel, which saves time when updating documents regularly. We'll cover images in more detail later on in this tutorial. Interactivity helps you make your documents more engaging and memorable. Adding videos, quizzes, polls, or image galleries keeps your readers actively involved, which is especially useful for onboarding, training, or internal communications. Interactive elements turn static content into a dynamic experience that makes a stronger impact. You can use Page Preview to review the content and interactivity of the page you are currently editing. This ensures that your updates look exactly as intended and helps you spot opportunities to make your content even more compelling. Version Preview lets you see your full document exactly as your readers will experience it, including menu, style, and security setting. This option is ideal for thoroughly testing and reviewing all pages in your document, ensuring every page delivers consistent quality, which is particularly important when sharing content with clients or colleagues. As you explore each area, you will notice the tooltips in the bottom right-hand corner. These appear when you hover over different tools and features, offering helpful guidance right where you need it. They are perfect if you're still finding your way around the platform. Tooltips are set to display always by default, but you can change this to display on hover in the designer interface options, or you can turn them off. Each tab is designed to help you create professional, engaging content quickly, giving you confidence that every page you produce will be polished and on brand. Tiger Designer also includes an auto-save feature, so changes to layout, panels, and settings are saved automatically as you work. When editing content in a pop-up window, just remember to click Save to apply your updates. Let's start with the cover page. On the right-hand side, let's click on the Pages tab. Here you can see an overview of the pages in our document, along with the option to add new ones. If you right-click on a page, you can access additional options, such as adjusting page properties, duplicating, or deleting a page. These page layouts are built using component panels. A component panel is simply a pre-designed panel that is directly linked to your brand colors and fonts, which helps keep everything you add consistent with your branding. If your company has multiple branding kits and you would like to change the default one, simply go to Document Tools on the top left corner. Click Select Default Branding, choose the branding kit that best fits your document, and click Save. You will notice that your selected branding kit is now applied across the document, updating components and colors to match. We're now ready to start adding our content. First, we're going to select the title component and click on the Edit Content icon. We are now presented with the content editor, and all we need to do is quite literally edit the content. And if you are ever lost for words, you can use our handy AI word generator, making it faster to create professional copy while keeping your tone consistent. Let's save these edits and see what they look like. We now have two buttons, but as I only need one, which will take the reader to the next page, I'm going to delete the second button by pressing the Delete key on my keyboard. If you are unsure about deleting a panel, you can opt for hiding it. simply click on the desired panel and select Hide. If you then wish to unhide it, simply head over to the Layers tab. Find the panel you wish to unhide and click on the eye icon. Hiding panels this way keeps your workspace clean without losing content, giving you freedom to play with your design. You will also notice that as you hover over different panels in content or design mode, these will be highlighted in the Layers tab, which helps you quickly locate the panel that you want to edit. This is especially useful on complex pages. It's time to customize our button. Let's start by editing the text. We are going to click on the Component panel, select Edit Content, and edit the text. I would also like to change the color of the button to make it stand out a bit more. So let's click on it once again and have a look at the options. Let's try the mid version of our second color. That looks great. Small visual changes like this guide readers' attention, making your document more engaging and effective. We'll add our interactivity later once the content has been updated on all pages. Next, I'd like to change the cover image. Let's click on the Image panel. Here we have the option to replace, crop, clear, or hide the image, as well as set it to grayscale. I'm going to select Replace Image. This will open the image inventory by default, where you can access your bank of images or upload additional ones. We also have the option to access the stock library. PageTiger lets you browse millions of Getty images directly in your account. Each subscription level includes a generous amount of images that you can license for use in your documents. I'm going to search for hot air balloon. We're now presented with a selection of images. And if you wanted to further narrow down your results, you could choose to apply a filter. You can filter down by style, number of people, composition, and orientation. But more importantly, you have the option to filter by color. And as you can see, our brand colors are already listed, not only making it easier yet again to stay aligned with our branding, colors and fonts, but also taking the guesswork out of the equation, making content creation a breeze. I quite like this image. Let's click on the magnifying glass to take a better look. That's perfect. If you ever find an image you like, but want a few more options in the same style, you can use the Find Similar Images tool. It will instantly show you a selection of images that match the look and feel of your chosen one. This is ideal for keeping a consistent visual theme throughout your document. Let's close this window and confirm our selection by clicking the checkmark icon. You might notice the image looks slightly lower in quality while you're working on your document. That's intentional. Tiger Designer displays images at a reduced resolution to keep your design experience smooth and responsive. Don't worry though, your published document will display every image in high quality and full resolution. Now I'd like to reposition some of the panels on the page to create more space between them. Let's switch to design mode and move our logo to the top. You'll notice the panel snaps to the guides on the page as you drag it. These snap guides are always visible and help you align elements consistently. Using snap guides while moving panels ensures your document looks polished without needing to measure manually. And finally, let's change the transparency of this shape panel to improve the contrast. Even minimal edits like this make a big difference in creating a professional-looking, engaging document for your audience. However, if a page layout isn't quite right, we can customize it further. We'll explore this later on in the tutorial. I would like to include an interactive video to my welcome page, so I will come back to this page later on in the tutorial. As I mentioned previously, these page layouts give you a strong starting point for structuring your document. And because they are fully editable, you can adjust the design to fit your needs. Let me show you how. This is the Panels toolbar. Here, you will find everything you need to customize your page layouts, from components through text, story, images, shapes, and list items. I want to include some information about a new starter's first day, who they will meet, and what to bring. For ease, and to ensure our document stays aligned to our brand colors and fonts, I'm going to use a component panel. But first, I need to create space on the page. So I'm going to delete and resize some panels. I'll start by removing any panels I don't need. To select multiple panels, I'm going to click the first one. Hold Ctrl or Command on my keyboard and click to select additional ones. Then press Delete and Confirm. Finally, I'm going to reposition and resize the remaining panels using the drag handle. Perfect. Now it's time to explore our Components tool. Here you will see the full list of components used in our page layouts, from your logo to story components for titles and body text, to list items for lists, buttons, captions, checklists, infographics, and even placeholders for video and audio. Components allow you to create consistent, professional content quickly, saving time and effort. You can further customize them too. For example, this story component lets you adjust the background color, the text alignment, key lines, transparency, padding, and vertical alignment. And the best part? Adding a component panel to your page is as simple as selecting it and drawing it on your page. I'm going to choose a list item component with icons. Adjust the background color, click Select Component, and draw it on the page. Adding your content is then as easy as selecting a panel, clicking the Edit Content icon, and editing the information. You can also browse our wide selection of icons to suit your content. Experimenting with brand colors can improve visual hierarchy. For example, we can change the background color on these components to create a gradient effect. And decorative elements like a footer can enhance the page's look. So let's draw an image panel and add a graphic. You can adjust the crop of the image to feature the section that you want. With all the content updated across our document, we are now ready to add our interactivity.